Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And it almost feels like we were destined to get to this point. The top two seeds of the college football playoff have survived. They've been on a collision course all season long. They've come through the challenges and the distractions, and now they'll fight for that beautiful trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, a group with a whole lot to prove here today. Taking on a team from the Big Ten, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. Take over. First down here for this offense. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. It's an option look. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Getting set. Here's second down. Oh, it's snapped to the back. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. We'll try to run it with the option. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. Second down play coming up. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Second down, they're going to throw it. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Gets some space around the 30. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And tackled there by the defense. NC State comes to the line quickly. The shotgun handoff here. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Torres. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks loose at the 45. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Oh, he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, NC State. Made the defense look slow that time. And now to try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14th. No press here. The defense backing away. Running through the tackle. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's hit right as he throws it, and complete. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And it's fair caught right about the 45-yard line. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They flip it to him on the jet sweep, and he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Torres. Extending the play now. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage. NC State comes to the line quickly. They'll run it here. Powerful running here. To get him at the 42, good enough for a 1st down.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Just runs through a man, a mismatch. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Hard running through a tackle. Couldn't quite get in. Tackle down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give that young man the football again. Let him get his touchdown.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina State. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. The DB's backing off from the line now. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that previous play. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Punt team ready to boot it away. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The last drive, the Brown game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fighting off the defender. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. NC State comes to the line quickly. Scanning the field. It's Torres. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolfpack. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They stop him right at the 24. Offense getting set. It's second down. He shreds the tackle. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Not your normal call in short yardage, but the toss works really well here. Big people out front being physical, and they pick up the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Going absolutely nowhere after a loss of the play.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quick throw complete to the tight end. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. to gamble here. Offense going for it in fourth down inside their own 40. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Hit just as he throws the ball. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. No huddle now for the offense.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Looking to pass here on second down. He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. Trying to extend the play. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking downfield. It's Torres. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverage.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, NC State. They'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On first down, it's play action. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
Second down after the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught quickly. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Defense not pressing this time. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Bringing pressure. Going to try to use his legs here. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker. And now a fourth down decision coming up. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. And the quarterback dropping back. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. NC State comes to the line quickly. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Tackle made after a big gain.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Here's the second down play. Back to pass. It's Torres. Catch made on the left side. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Grab behind the line. It's Weaver. Touchdown, North Carolina State. This offense really clicking. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's a first down for the offense.
A minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Breaks loose at the 40. He has first down yardage at the 46. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown. This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
NC State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
To the air, it's Torres. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. Defense looking to keep the pressure on. 3rd down coming up. Ball handed off. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and an ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. And here's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
That's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down, and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Makes a quick catch. Breaking free at the 35. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? The punt team making their way on the field.
On to punt it away.
Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. NC State comes to the line quickly. Back to throw. It's Torres. And he's got it. Ball carrier tackled there.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Caught behind the line. It's Weaver. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th and attempt. They'll try it again here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job at knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Powers through. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it, enough for a first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. The offense going with the hurry-up.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. It's exactly what he's able to do.
Important 2nd down play coming up. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. On the run, he'll let it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the important point after attempts. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Torres. Quick throw to the left side. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And the route is on. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this 3rd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds an open target on the left side. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Now it's 2nd down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Makes a quick grab. Finds room at the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense really clicking here.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here, put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he's still trying to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. On third down, he drops to throw. The ball is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Touchdown, NC State. And the beatdown continues. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. The secondary backed up off the ball now. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. A gain makes it second and medium. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it on the move, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
NC State lines up first and goal. Looking to pass. It's Torres. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Coming up, second down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. NC State comes to the line quickly. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete. Target targeting a man right near the goal line.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short, unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking for 6. Touchdown, North Carolina State. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. And they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. Here's that defense shifting again. They'll run the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. The defense recovers the fumble.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. And they'll work the clock here. They're keeping it on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Hey, great job here by this defense. It's going to be 4th down. They bent, but they did not break. We'll see if the offense elects to go for it here on this 4th down play.
They're 1 for 3 so far on 4th down attempts. Can they convert here? Handoff to the right side. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Takes the ball and heads to the left side.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They will try out the field goal team here.
On the field goal.
And that one is no good. That's just a minor blip there in what's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
The quarterback's got it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And this one is getting ugly. Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense makes their way on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it. That play makes it 2nd and 10. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. A quick throw out left, complete. Gets some space around the 30. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
He'll hand it off. They've got him down out near the 40.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play.
Timeout by the offense.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. No press here. The defense backing away. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he'll loft it to the end zone. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. And say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the NC State Wolfpack.